Dear President of the Sri Lanka College of Military Medicine, dear Dr. Crisanta Fernando, Generals, Admirals, Air Marshals, ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues. Thank you very much for the invitation to participate in the 5th annual academic sessions. I have very good memories of my participation in March 2020, and I remember my stay in Sri Lanka with pleasure. So I'm delighted to be able to participate again today. ICMM was founded as an intergovernmental organization in the aftermath of the First World War. The war had revealed the importance of closer cooperation between the armed forces medical services worldwide. And in 1920, US Navy Captain William Bainbridge and the Belgian Major General Jules Volken suggested the creation of an international organization of the Armed Forces Medical Services. The first International Congress of Military Medicine and Pharmacy was held in 1921 in Brussels. After a start with 8 founding states, the organization has grown progressively. And today, about 120 countries, including Sri Lanka, are members of this organization. In May 1952, the World Health Organization recognized the committee as an international organization specialized in medico-military matters. Since then, collaborations have been established with many other organizations. 100 years have passed since 1921, and last year the celebration of our centenary started. Because of COVID, the World Congress was postponed to this year, but in September last year, the centennial talks were successfully organized. However, after those first 100 years, we do not just want to celebrate the past. Above all, we want to look to the future. How did we proceed to prepare for the future? The process was initiated during the meetings of the Secretariat General, but it was obvious that the vision on the future of our organization should be carried, should be supported by the largest possible group of people involved. Therefore, we conducted a survey of the member states. We explicitly asked the national delegates what they expect from their ICMM, and we also addressed the chairs of the regional working groups. The future of ICMM was also an important topic at the Bureau meeting of June last year, and the chairs of the technical commissions were also asked for their opinion. So from late 2017 until the beginning of 2021, ICMM's vision, mission, and values were subjected to critical reflection, and last year we came to a revised vision and mission. Where are we going? What do we want to achieve? We want to become the world's leading organization in military medicine, an organization committed to share knowledge beyond geographical and ideological borders. Why does ICMM exist? Our mission, our reason for being, is to increase or improve the mutual exchange of past experiences, current scientific knowledge, and future orientations among military medical services, and to promote and cultivate cooperation between military medicine and international health organizations. What do we stand for? The values that guide our thinking and acting have remained unchanged. But we felt it was important to put more emphasis on ethics and moral principles. Within the focus areas you see on the screen, we define strategic objectives. In focus area 1, we started the establishment of a corporate marketing, corporate identity, and corporate branding strategy, and we are establishing an action plan. Concerning focus area 2, we established a communication strategy, and we are now working on a communication plan. We will, as soon as possible, communicate the newly adjusted vision and mission, and we have very recently chosen a new communication partner based on predetermined communication key user requirements. In focus area 3, we want to reinvigorate the functioning of the technical commissions. And in addition to the technical commissions, there will be a continuous effort to increase ICMM's output by working with thematic working groups. Before the World Congress, we will realize the transition to a new version of the review, the International Review of the Armed Forces Medical Services. That means concretely a new editorial line and a new layout. With regard to focus area 4, we will take initiatives to reconnect with the Surgeon Generals. We are looking for ways to offer more added value and to involve more young healthcare workers. We will identify, redefine, and fine-tune with international organizations and partners. And last but not least, for existing activities, it will be systematically examined how the product quality can be further optimized. Here you can see the new logo, which will be officially presented at the next World Congress and which will gradually replace the old one. Our revised vision and mission have also inspired us to come up with a slogan, "Knowledge Beyond Borders." This short, easily remembered phrase refers concisely to our vision and mission. Regarding the review, the International Review of the Armed Forces Medical Services, we are preparing a new editorial line. We foresee a more thematic approach. The republication of selected articles that have already appeared in national reviews, summaries of relevant articles, and also space for announcements by partners. The website will also be renewed in the coming months. The website will remain the place for announcing activities, for our agenda, but our identity, our vision and mission, and the organization's objectives will occupy a more important place than before. So where are we today? After revising our mission and vision and defining ICMM's new strategic objectives, we are currently working hard to translate these strategic objectives into an action plan for the coming years. As already mentioned, one of the important goals is to revitalize the technical commissions, and initiatives have already been taken to this end. Adhering to the new motto, "Knowledge Beyond Borders," it is also our intention to intensify and facilitate in general the exchange of useful experience and current scientific knowledge between the military medical services. In addition to mapping out the future of ICMM, what are the big projects we are working on today? Of course, the preparation of the upcoming World Congress. The Secretariat General guides and supports the process, but the preparations are, of course, primarily a task for the host country, Belgium. All kinds of information can be found on the website of the Congress, ICMM World Congress 2021.org. The website is open for registration, and 18 March 2022 is the deadline for submission of contributions. Another important project is the Healthcare Endangered program. As you probably know, the ICMM has a long-standing collaboration with the International Committee of the Red Cross, ICRC. This collaboration intensified when the ICMM became part of the community of concern of the ICRC project Healthcare Endangered. The Healthcare Endangered initiative addresses the issue of violence against patients, healthcare workers, medical treatment facilities, vehicles, and so on. The goal is to ensure safe access to and safe delivery of healthcare in armed conflicts and other emergencies. Together with other organizations involved in the project, such as WHO, WMA, MSF, etc., all belonging to the community of concern, ICRC is working strongly in combating and preventing healthcare dangers. And you can find more information on the website of the Healthcare Endangered initiative. In March last year, in March 2021, ICRC published a new guidance document for armed forces on protection of healthcare. This document provides practical guidance on the measures armed forces can take to protect healthcare workers and to limit the impact of armed conflict on access to and delivery of healthcare services. In addition to the initial global approach, which resulted in a resolution by the United Nations Security Council, this is the resolution 2286 in 2016, there are also healthcare endangered actions at the regional level. So on 29 and 30 September 2021, the second Near and Middle East Regional Healthcare Endangered meeting, the NAME meeting, an online meeting, was held from Amman, and our Tunisian colleagues participated in this meeting. A third and final project I would like to mention today is civil-military health collaboration. The first contacts between WHO and ICMM concerning civil-military health collaboration have been established in 2017. The Jakarta Call for Action, in the Jakarta Call for Action, several appeals were launched. For instance, don't wait for a crisis to collaborate. Build trust between the sectors before emergencies strike. Define roles and responsibilities through national action plans for health security. And plan, schedule joint preparedness exercises and trainings. Today, there are a number of ongoing WHO activities on civil-military collaboration. And during ICMM's Extraordinary General Assembly last year, Mr. Ludi Soyantoro, Head of Unit Multisectoral Engagement for Health Security of the WHO, presented the WHO Civil-Military Health Collaboration Framework. The aim is to achieve cross-sectoral collaboration and coordination between public health stakeholders and military actors. And the current COVID-19 crisis has, of course, once again demonstrated the importance of civil-military cooperation in the field of health emergency preparedness. So currently, there is a partnership between WHO, Chatham House, and Johns Hopkins University on civil-military health collaboration. And ICMM was asked to help support this initiative, and we have committed to do so. So please take note of a very useful document on this subject, the WHO guidance document on national civil-military health collaboration. This is the document you see on the right side of the slide. So while surfing on your website, I saw that Sri Lanka has been active in the field of civil-military health collaboration for quite some time. If you have experiences or lessons learned that you want to share with others, please feel free to contact one of the partners mentioned on the previous slide or contact the ICMM. It would be a nice example of knowledge sharing beyond borders. So, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes my brief overview of the current ICMM transformation and some of the projects we are working on. I wish you all a very pleasant and fruitful annual meeting, and I hope to meet some of you in September in Brussels at our World Congress. Once again, thank you for having me.